Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Going to the air right away, Lawrence. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover or takeaway, a key sack on 3rd down, a 3-and-out, something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They get this out quickly to the left side. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 45-yard line. Going right side here, and that's complete. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Now Lawrence. He gets it to Thomas. And down inside the 15 he goes. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. And defensively, these corners struggled last week. They're struggling again here early on the opening drive.
And you know that was not unnoticed on tape. So when they saw their struggle last week, guaranteed that went right into the game plan. Attack them early, see if they're going to play any better, and if not, you keep the pressure on them until things change.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. T.J. Hockenson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars are on the board first here in Vegas. Moody good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake, here's Willis. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
That's good for Las Vegas. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw, Willis. That one complete to Trey Tucker. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 18 more yards there and another 1st down.
That's good for Las Vegas. 1st and 10.
Now Willis. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The shotgun snap to Willis. Flushed out right. He completes it to Olave. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Chris Olave. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. The extra point by Carlson up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no chance to see a return. Kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Here's Lawrence to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. You look at this Raiders defense. They've certainly had their struggles against the run at the 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 31-yard line. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Lawrence will throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Again, it's Lawrence. Thomas brings it in. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown! From a yard out, and the Jaguars have taken the lead. Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. 14, Raiders 7. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The extra point try now for Moody. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Next to score, Jaguars 21, Raiders 7. Jake Moody is the kickoff. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Roberts now on the return. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task. Willis takes a hit and the ball is free. And the Jags grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. This defense, Charles, very opportunistic here early. A second fumble recovery in this first quarter of play.
Yeah, you mentioned the right word, opportunistic and aggressive, because once they got the first fumble recovery, they were eager to get a second one, and sometimes they just come in bunches. On the flip side, they've got to figure out how to hold the ball because the play calls seem to be okay. They're just not executing. That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Here's Lawrence. Flush to his right, and he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Lawrence. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Baron Browning in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
That's complete to Davis. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for fourth.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on fourth down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on fourth down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Jaguars are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And they'll run with ETN. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. And this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
Second and goal from inside the 5. Once more, ETN. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jags have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. Escapes the defender. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units in there. They kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Now Willis. That's Olave bringing in another one. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good.
Right back to the air with Willis. Eluding the pressure. Willis takes a hit and the ball is free. And the Jags grab it. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Jaguars continue to pull away here in this first half. Moody good with the extra point. And a rout is on here in this first half. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now a 2nd and 10. Now from the gun, here's Willis. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from adding another catch to his big start.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
To throw, here's Willis. Dancing to his left. Over the middle, hooks up with the tight end Bowers. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. Willis. He'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And that's going to make it 4th down. Willis is going to throw once more. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time. But now it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here's Willis. Over the middle, complete. It's Bowers. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. At least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard. Now Willis to throw. Steps away. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Malik Willis. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there. So another on-target throw, and that last one, Charles, going to put him up over 5,000 yards passing out for the season, and that is not an insignificant number.
Indeed it is not, because this is not a big list, and most of the guys on it, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Dan Marino, they either are or will be Hall of Famers.
10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a 1st down. Now Lawrence to throw. Being chased out left. And Lawrence going to smartly hit the deck here as he is able to pick up the 1st down in the process. He'll look to throw. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Brian Thomas with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Jaguars will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Moody good with the extra point, and the rout is on here in this first half. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. Forced out to his left. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Back to throw, Willis. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Willis looking to throw it. He lets it go deep for Olave. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with Lawrence's arm, they may give him a shot to let this thing rip downfield. We'll see. Thomas has got it. Complete. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Jake Louis to kick off.
The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. Taken at the goal line. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Willis looking to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now this one taken in by Olave. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Back to throw, Willis. Here's Tucker, complete on the right side. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first. Willis wants to pass it again. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Pass complete downfield. It's Pierce. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Alec Pierce, 61 yards. And the Raiders are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Running out of the gun with Etienne. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 101 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Now Lawrence. Thomas brings it in. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Barrett Browning able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Lawrence. And Thomas has it. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a first down. The deuce is wild here. 2nd down and 2 with just about 2 minutes on the clock. Etienne will get it into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. And finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it, and he gets it done.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Roberts on the return. Unable to, and all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football, and the Jags grab it. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Now Moody for the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Jaguars 56, Raiders 21. Jake Moody to kick off.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now Willis. Buying time to his left. That is caught, and he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
That's good for Las Vegas.
Now Willis to throw. That's caught by Tucker. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That's good for Las Vegas.
Here's Willis. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Right back to the air again with Willis. Steps away to his left. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, this has certainly turned into a showcase game for what he can do on the ground, because they're just continuing to give him chances to run it, and he's earning every additional carry by putting up positive yardage on each run.
Here's Guerrero. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. He got halfway home there, down to the 1, but a good job of keeping him out of the end zone.
Exactly. Halfway home isn't all the way home, right? So they feel pretty good.
And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Malik Willis scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Raiders get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And they've just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks, and now here's a tackle behind the line.
And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars. Lawrence giving to Etienne here on the option. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the fourth.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the first down, that's extra time, extra plays, really hurts the team on defense.
And ETN going to have a Jags first down as he's down to the 12. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their...
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Moody good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. Couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Willis looks to pass it here. That's complete to Pierce. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. Now, fourth quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution.
And that's caught inside the 35. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. That's going to go down as a loss of 9 on the first down play. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. Now Willis. He's got him in, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. CeeDee Lamb. 47 yards. And the Raiders take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because You're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Now 2nd and 3. Another tote for Etienne. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they got it going today.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way.
And it's a fumble. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably